we're going to read the book Interruptions. What do you think it's going to be about?
Like, this one, blowing bubbles, have gum in his mouth, and he's scrolling on the ground.
Well, I want you to think about the title, Interruptions. What does that mean?
Like, if someone interrupting you, and someone says stop, and you do it.
Oh, so it's from stopping someone from what they're doing. So let's do a picture walk so you can see what might be happening in that book, and then we'll read it, okay? So let's do our picture walk. Okay, so when we're reading, what are 2 strategies you can use to help you with the words you don't know?
Look at the pictures.
Look at the pictures, or...
Look at the words.
And when we look at the words, what are we going to try and do? We're going to
Sound it out.
sound it. Okay, so you ready?
I beg your pardon, Mrs. Howard.
Not Howard.
Pardon?
Harden. So let's read that again so we can work on our fluency.
I
beg
beg your pardon, Mrs. Howard.
Pardon.
Pardon. There's a fairy in your garden.
Excellent.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Mr.
Lee.
Lee.
So let's read that again so we can get it.
Excuse me, Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
There's a
What is that? Jog.
jog.
Does that look like a jog? What does that look like? It looks like a... Look at how big he is compared to everyone else. It's a
Giant.
Yeah.
Giant up your tree.
And let's read that again so we can practice our fluency.
There's a giant up your tree.
Excellent. So do you know what we're going to work on? When we're not quite sure of a word and we sound it out, we'll go back and we'll read it all again so we can practice reading it right through, okay?
Okay. I beg your pardon, Mrs.
This one's a little harder. Let's sound it out. Fidge.
Fidge.
So we weren't quite sure of that word, so what are we going to do?
Sound it out.
We're going to go back and read it again, right? So, you ready?
I beg your pardon, Mrs.
Fidge.
Fidge. There's a hole.
Not a hole. What is that? A
Troll
yeah?
under the bridge.
Is that word the?
Or bridge.
So let's try that one again.
There's a troll under your bridge.
Excellent reading. I love when you go back and reread that because then you read it nice and fluently. And fluently means when you read it right through without pausing. Good job.
Thanks.